Today we're heading south to make one of the most iconic sandwiches from the Big Easy.
Starring fried catfish.
So it all starts off with some Cajun remoulade.
Then we top it off with some homemade coleslaw and some Louisiana-style hot sauce.
Trust us, you're gonna need 2 hands to eat this mouth-watering po' boy.
That's right. 2 hands, people.
I mean, you want to talk about mouth-watering.
Oh, so good.
I know. So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My favorite po' boy.
Oh, that's right.
There were times we were po' boys. That's for sure.
Right. Wait, can I really? This is that
Cajun remoulade.
Cajun remoulade is. Remoulade. Tomato.
This
is so good, and we'll talk about that later.
Yep. So what you do? I've got my oil that I've heated up to 350 because, like Wesley said, we got some catfish.
Look at this catfish, y'all. So we got 2 7-ounce fillets, and I just grabbed a big sharp knife and I quartered them. I cut it down the middle, and then I cut that down the middle, and then I salt and peppered it, and it's just these perfect little. I like my po' boy instead of a whole catfish. I like just a bunch of chunks.
You can do the whole fillet, and I should say that we love doing fried catfish. If you went down to the Big Easy, and let me preface this, we're not from the Big Easy, we're not from New Orleans, Cajun Creole.
So if we say something wrong, feel free to correct us.
Well, don't yell at us, though. We're trying. This is our interpretation. We have friends that have told us, but typically it's shrimp or oyster, but anyway, we love fried catfish.
Yes, we do. And so I'm going to dredge these little catfish. I've got a cup of milk here, and then I've got 2 eggs that we whisk together. And then for the dry, I have a cup of cornmeal, and then I've got a half a cup of, this is just flour, right?
All-purpose flour.
Flour, great.
I like your gloves.
Thank you. Yeah. And then I've got a half a teaspoon of pepper, and then a half a teaspoon of cayenne, just to get it all spicy.
To give it a little of that New Orleans
love
cook.
it. I love it. And then I've got some salt. I got a teaspoon of salt.
Perfect.
And then I'm just going to mix those all together.
Mix it up. Oh.
Together. Listen to me with my French.
You're so French. This is so good. We love, I mean, just heading down to New Orleans is just the treat of all treats for us because it's the combination of the music, the culture, the people.
You eat too much, you drink too much, you have too much fun.
The food is epic, and it's a foodie sensation.
How's this, Chris?
I think that's good.
Is that good?
Yeah, you got it good and mixed. That's very, very good.
One more little flip around.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right, so I'm going to take my fish. I'm going to do 4 at a time, because that'll be for one sandwich.
So these sandwiches are pretty epic, as you probably noticed in our little intro. But they are epically delicious.
They are so good. Oh.
All right, Wesley, how's it going?
There we go. I'm going to throw these in here. Oops, I got a little egg there.
That's okay.
And then I've got to get them in here. I'm sorry. I'm working.
I know.
All right, so let's just get these guys all there.
You could certainly do this with shrimp, or you could do this with
oysters,
which would be great. Beef is often used.
Well, they started off. I think they started it with beef back in the early 1900s. Like I think 1929 there was a. Well, let's get these started first.
Okay.
There was what is the temperature on this?
This is 350, I told them.
Right. There was a strike, like a streetcar strike, I believe it was. You can Google it too. And, obviously a lot of men were out of work, so these people started feeding these, they called them poor boys. But then obviously
it morphed into
po' boy.
Okay, so I'm sure most
of that.
And
they had no money, so they're like, "Here's a free sandwich." And I'd be like, "I want a free sandwich."
So that was probably half of that was wrong, and
it wasn't.
But we'll find out if it was. Anyway, so let me talk about this amazing Cajun remoulade while we are cooking up this catfish.
That catfish.
So you can do this well in advance. So I start off in a medium bowl, a cup of good quality mayonnaise, and to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of spicy brown mustard, any kind of good mustard with a little kick to it, then 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Then we're going to add half a cup of finely chopped scallions, 2 tablespoons of parsley that has been finely chopped, and then we're going to add some spice. I like to add a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then a teaspoon of find some Cajun seasoning, Creole seasoning. Pretty easy to find these days. And then we're going to add a good healthy dash, about a teaspoon of Louisiana-style hot sauce. And then we're going to add a little citrus. We're going to do about a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. That's typically from like half of 1 lemon. And then we're going to do a healthy pinch of salt and pepper. And then we're going to get a whisk, mix that all together until it's fully combined, and then stick it in the fridge for at least an hour. But you can do that days in advance. I tell you, the longer it sits, the better it is. Look at these. These are looking good.
Those are gorgeous. All right, and the next other component that we love on our po' boys is some coleslaw.
Yum.
So I've got 3 cups of slaw here, and I'm going to throw in a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise.
That's just pre-packaged coleslaw.
Yeah. And
Go easy on yourself. If you wanted to chop up some cabbage, you could, but go easy.
and then a tablespoon of, oh, what is that? That's apple cider vinegar. And then I've got a tablespoon of celery seeds.
Celery seeds,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm like, what are those?
What are those little
seeds?
things? They're seeds.
And then I've got 2 teaspoons of, oh, Chris.
That is salt. I mean, I'm sorry, not sugar. Sorry.
I'm like, that'd be a lot of salt.
That would be. And let's give it a little, I'm sorry, I should have told you. Let's give it a nice, just a little pinch of
Yeah,
salt.
throw some salt in there.
And then let's give it a little pinch
Yes.
of black pepper.
Ooh, yes, there we go.
I even use my hands when I'm
You
bringing
know
that
what?
together.
I'm gonna do the
You
same
took your
thing.
gloves
I took
off.
my gloves off, so I have no more fish going around here.
That's right.
All right. Oh, there we go, Chris. How's that looking?
It is looking so good. These do not take long. Fish, that's a great thing about fish. You want to have everything. You want to have your mise en place ready to go, meaning everything in place. Takes a little bit
Look at
of
that.
effort.
I'm playing with my food.
I love it. There's nothing more fun than playing with food.
That remoulade, a little hot sauce, that catfish,
And
and,
it's
that bread. We got a big old, some crusty bread.
It's already smelling like down at the bayou, down in the Louisiana. It's so
I
fantastic.
love it. I love it, love it, love it.
These are great. I think that that's looking really beautiful.
That looks great. I would help you, but my
That's
hands
okay.
are...
I'm gonna play. So what we like to do is we just place it on a rack. You could do it on paper towels, but we want them to keep nice and crispy. See how that's really beautifully nice and crispy like that?
Yay! That looks wonderful, Chris.
Fantastic, I know. Oh, these literally make the best sandwich in the world. Okay.
All right. Well,
so
I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna bread the other 4 little cutlets there.
And then we're gonna make the sandwich of a lifetime. The time has come. It's time.
It's po' boy time.
It's a poor boy
Look
time.
at that. Show that catfish. Show how gorgeous that is.
Isn't that beautiful? So crispy.
Oh.
Okay, now so that's fabulous. So all right.
So I'm gonna just start.
Normally I build, whatever. I'm feeding the loon, but today these are so monstrous. We're gonna do each.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna put some of this on here, and then I'm gonna slather it around and give
Okay,
this to you.
don't be chintzy on any of this.
No.
How often do you get to go down
Look at that.
and have a po' boy? But what I love about this
remoulade is amazing.
It's loaded
It
with
almost
flavor.
steals the show. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right, and now I'm going to get my. You want to get one too?
Yeah. So we like to have it fresh. Now again, this is up to however you want to do it. Every time we've gone to New Orleans, we always make a trip and get po' boys, and sometimes they have lots of lettuce, sometimes they have all different kinds of vegetables. So this is our sort of
They call it a dressed po' boy, where you do the lettuce and tomato and the pickle and mayonnaise. And all that good stuff.
So this is our version. We like it.
Yes.
Don't yell at us if we're not.
It's all right. It's all
pure.
good. It's a catfish. It's got catfish.
Now we're gonna do some pickles. So we just get these sandwich style pickles, the long ones, any kind of pickle you like, but these are good dill pickles. The flavor just goes together perfectly.
Look at that.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, now I'm gonna pick up 4 of my
I guess
catfish.
we'll just, where our hands are clean, these are fully cooked.
We're just gonna do a cattywampus. That's what I like my sandwich to be. Cattywampus.
Cattywampus. Isn't that, didn't you have a name that once, Cattywampus?
I had a cat named Cattywampus.
I knew you were gonna say that. Okay, this is not for the faint of heart.
Here, throw some of that on me.
Okay, so now we're gonna do some coleslaw. Good, thank you. This is the Wesley made that is so heavenly. I took a little bite when you weren't looking. It's super delicious.
Yes, get it all up in there.
I know.
It's so good.
Yeah, you may be thinking that's for one person. Well, it's for the loon, but
Y'all, I'm
These
gonna have to smash this down.
I know.
obviously.
They're big ones. You could cut this in half, no problem, and you probably should.
Hold on, I want to do just a little more on my end.
Okay.
Because I like it. Give me that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. There we go. Hold. I just felt there was a spot missing right there.
All right. Now we love this. Is any kind of Louisiana hot sauce style that you got? We love crystals.
Or Louisiana, actually crystals, I think.
Tabasco's great. They're all rain from Louisiana.
And you need a little
citrus.
yes, Chris. Oh,
It all
I
comes
am
together.
dying.
I know the smell already. Now, are you going to cut that in half?
Yes, yes.
I think
don't know,
we need a forklift. I would like to say, regarding the bread, you definitely want to go with like a nice soft French bread, whatever you can find. In Texas, where we live, I could not find just the perfect, like those perfect rolls. So we got it. This is French bread. It's soft. It's a lot. You could use you can find hoagie rolls. Those are great. Just don't get like a baguette. It's French, but it's like kind of hard to. Wow, that's a big sandwich. Okay.
Yeah, I just squished all of my remoulade and the juice from my. Oh, you guys, look at that.
I mean, this is. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
We should be wearing a bib.
I know.
Here you go. Oh my goodness. That is
Wow.
That's the way I love them down there. I mean, the flavor combination is so good.
Oh, y'all.
I gotta go in for more.
Okay,
That catfish, and again, if you remember, Wesley doesn't like things that are overly fishy, and this is a freshwater fish, and
It is good.
it is not overly fishy. It's just perfect. That cornmeal. Oh my goodness, Wesley. That's what happens when you dress yourself. You put so much on of everything.
You can't take me anywhere.
Well,
wow, y'all. I kid you not. This is.
epic.
I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
I know you are.
That is amazing, and that is. You've been on a streak, like maybe 300,000% Loon approved.
Wow! Again, it's a fish dish, and he gave it 300,000%.
300,000.
You guys, it's so good. It's so fabulous. We love you. We love our beautiful friends from New Orleans.
Yes.
And
get on down there, have yourself a po' boy.
Or just do it at home.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. We love you so much.